Hello there, and welcome back to Lothlorien on Divide and Conquer version 5. A mod for Medieval 2 Total War. We are pushing the forest. We are reclaiming the Mirkwood, or Erin Gallen, as I believe it's called. We have Tosture under siege, we have Enethar under siege. They've also sieged their previous capital of Erin Ruin. And apart from that, it's going rather well. We have, Achnodion is also under siege. We have some elites that have trained and are now ready to help. But we also have some monetary problems. We are currently reliant on the fact that we just got some money from the Orcs of Gundabad for a ceasefire, and we are hopefully going to swell our little boat here, and we're going to kill some goblins. So the order of the day is very much, we are trying to stop the sieges. Our elite army is coming up towards Amon Lank. Oh. And they will clear the forest from behind, is the plan. Do love this music. Now this army is worn. It is not at its optimum standards, but we do have some men trying to catch it up through the forest that will allow us to replenish. In particular, it is the Sentinels of Keren Amroth that require extra men. Now, we have learnt through time that the Goblin Headhunters are the things that need to be killed. And that's a very good start. So if we literally just go kill the Shadow Rangers, kill the Headhunters, and everybody else will sort themselves out. We need to lower our halberds. Thank you very much, kind ladies.
Ready, elves. Fill them with arrows.
Just another battle where we expect to win. Here we go. Here comes the Gurva. They are wildly inaccurate. That's why they're so powerful.
We meet them at last.
And get your third volley off. Close range. Try and get the Ents
if we continue
to
like this,
flank
we will
them.
smash the enemy.
Who is the general? We need to know who the general is, because that's going to be the break, or why they break. Let's all shoot at him.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yes, good. The trick is to keep fighting as many battles as possible without us losing elves. Precious elves. Crush them. You can charge in there. Give them a bit of encouragement and we will be off. And they're gone. Keep going. Bit of time 6 and this will be fine.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
It is good tidings indeed.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Take as many as possible. We've killed 95%. That'll count. We'll have that.
This is a clear
53 for 1600 orcs. We edge closer to our goal of Thranduil's halls. That is the aim. It is trying to get that third Yavanna's Garden. That third Yavanna's Garden will give us +6 experience. No, we're fine with that. +6 experience for all archers trained. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable indeed. And off we go again. And just stick everybody in exactly the same formation because it works. We're in very much a position of just wearing down the enemy. That's all we can do, that's all we're really trying to do. Get them on defend. Oh, hello. Need to take out those goblin striders, that's very useful. And today we are trying to kill this unit here. Oh, it's a natural bodyguard. Fabulous. Fabulous. There's some goblin headhunters there. We're going. Oh, they're down to 9. They're down to 8. You can shoot at the headhunters. And oh, we've got one more to go. Take out the range. It's elves that we don't need to lose. Just simply charge them with our trees. Into your lads. No. No. Look at them go. Yes. Masterful. If you could actually shoot, that would be lovely.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Taking out some of the shadow guard. Let's see if we can turn the line. Probably need to get you out there. And let's move these sentinels up. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I just want you to move there. As soon as they're broken, they're going to charge into the back there. Are you all shooting? Well, let's just shoot at whatever we want now. You take them, and the other 4 could take them.
We meet them at last.
Keep going. And they're nearly done. Having Ents in the army has helped massively, I would say. If I were to revisit
The enemy
the
are badly
strategies,
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I would be building the Ents faster. There's 12 of them left now. Let's give them a volley.
Ready, elves. Cast them back into the earth. Ready, elves. Rush them.
There's only 6 of those sentinels of Ciaran Amroth
Our men
alive.
have slain the enemy general.
We need our Ents, and we need them now. There's only 3 of them alive, and they're routing. Look at that, bosh! Fantastic work, friends. Kill them. Kill them all.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
We await your command.
We have 1 single sentinel left. It's good. It's good for the protection of the realm. And the security of the good folk of the Erin Gallen. I'm adamant it's called the Erin Gallen. There's only 1 of them, we don't really need to worry too much about that. So it's just whatever the Ents are faffing about with. Come on! there's loads of them. Can't be bothered to sit there and wait for that. 57 for 1,000. Again, another masterful victory. We need to get our army retrained. That's the key. We have a lot of forces in Amalank, and that's currently under siege. That has the key to retraining that stack up here. We're not going to ransom you.
We must defend these lands.
Oh, we ended up losing it.
Come, my brothers.
That's a disappointing.
Over here! Elves! Ready, elves?
Disappointing move, or turn of events rather.
By the light of Elbereth!
We have one down here that can be killed off. Hello.
Have a taste of my blade!
That's not going to be too much of an issue.
Wipe the blight from this land.
What of the dawn, they jeered. We are the Urukai. We come to kill by the sun or the moon. Obviously, because the orcs famously don't move in sunlight. The Sentinels of Keren Amroth, we have thoroughly been impressed by. They've done a marvellous job. Well done, guys. And then we'll just stick all of the goods in on the flank.
Elves, over here. Elven warriors, stay on guard.
All of y'all can be on defensive mode. In you go. Here they come. Endless killing. There's only 32 of them left. There's, oh, lovely, look at that. Keep going. Is that all they've got? It's just whatever's marching up the hill.
Only half the enemy force remains. The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours. Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Continue.
To press the attack.
We should be faster than them. Killed 82% for one. No, I cocked that up. Ah, they're going to make it to the red line, and let's have a look. It's going to be close. I think they're going to escape. The bastards. Shame.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
We lost 10 elves. It's going rather well. The reclamation, the reconquista of Erin Thalin moves forward at pace. You can't have your men back. And now we shall see what we can do with him. I do think we've got a mission. One of the best units of the game if we can take Bersalthis. I don't think I want it though.
Come, my brothers. Follow me.
And we are 20 minutes in and we haven't clicked end turn. So it's going rather well at the minute. We're going to have to keep an eye on the Orcs of Gundabad. We're going to have to see if they accept Anduin autonomy. If they refuse, then we shall have to keep plugging away and taking their settlements, sacking them, selling all their buildings, and then giving them back to the Vale. What an annoyance. What a ball ache. I don't want to fight Doggledore. Doggledore famously is shit. We have no choice.
Not be allowed to triumph this day.
And Premi and his army of elites. If we lose, it will be easily reconquered. But it is just a shite battle map of all the ones. Of all the battle maps on medieval 2 Divide and Conquer, this is by far the worst. And I will show you why. Because we can't bloody well do anything. Let's put them in a group. We must protect the woods. So we're going to pop you can go on that side. You can go on that side, and you can go here. Because what's going to happen, even though we're going to tell them not to do it, is they're going to not really fire their arrows, and this is why it's so shit. If you look, I have 3 units of archers. Let's group all the missiles together, and they are currently shooting. But bugger all of them. Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on a minute. Maybe I'm not as... Maybe I don't have as strong an eye. Where are you going? You need to come over here. I just hate this battle map. There's no room. This castle needs to be bigger. If I had a direct link to the mod, the first thing that I would say is first, the towers need to be effective. These 2 should be also towers as well. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towers that do bugger all need to be made more effective. On top of that, this having bugger all maneuverability inside your own castle. Look at that. I mean, they can just stand next to each other. That is useless. Oh, well, they've dropped the ram, but that's because they have bugger all people. Uruk Slayers are going to go and have it. We're going to keep going on ×6 as much as possible. The Elven Defenders, wherever this siege tower intends to disembark its troops. will be contested.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates!
Oh, hello. See, we should be killing hundreds of these buggers. Because that tower's not doing anything, that tower's not doing anything, that's not doing anything. So all that happens is they're guaranteed to get in. All of my hard work.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates!
I just don't like it. It really annoys me. And I think in a previous episode I just auto cheated. I cheated my way into a victory. Are you going far away? Of course you are. You can't physically get from wall to wall to wall. You'd expect the defenders to be able to get from this wall to this wall, but no. Because the game hates me. And I dislike that. I don't mind losing. Oh.
Their siege tower. We must repel them.
You're not even firing. Like, what on earth? Now I would assume I'm going to win this. I don't have any problems with. I just think it's a shocking map. I think it just needs a rework of all the things that the modders have done. Dol Guldur has to be high on their list. If you were Dol Guldur and this was your capital, you would be fuming. You would want an actual bastion of defense. And you don't have it. They've not fired that many arrows. It's just rubbish. Oh, they're fighting to the death, so we sorted them out. On the far side of the city, we have Mirkwood Uruks, which allow us to just test the mettle of our elven defenders. They're quite confident that this is going to go our way. Choppity chop, 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 chop. And again, look at that for placement. That is ridiculous. One unit can do that, but 2 units can't. That's a joke. Dol Guldur, if there was ever to be a version 6, Dol Guldur would need a revamp. And I'm very much of the opinion that the elite dwarf that made so many quality changes should be the person that they hire. I don't even know if he's attached to the mod, but the elite dwarf is the one that I would think needs to have a go. He's the one that sorted out a lot of the issues with the dwarven settlements, Khazad-dûm and Khazad-dûm West. When they split it into 2, I would suggest that he is the person that you need, but obviously that might not be a thing. I mean, at this point in time, we have no towers, and we are simply just letting them run through the gate.
Our valor will stand.
Our valor will stand, because we are elven supreme units. Oh, hello. Stalkers, Mirkwood Hunters, Dol Guldur Archers, and more Mirkwood Hunters. Where are you going? You're probably going to the siege tower. Choppity chop, 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 chop. Down you go. Let's have a look at the defense of the gate. So you should be able to fire off of that wall onto these, just like in Karas Galathon. Karas Galathon is perfectly designed for you to be able to use the people on the wall to help your ground forces, and this isn't. So let's just send the Berio E in Goliath because they're badasses. Let's send them down from the wall to correct the mistakes of the and it is just the fault of the designer. They are one of you shall go.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
But it's pointless. It doesn't feel epic enough. It doesn't feel like it is a key settlement. It just feels like an absolute ball ache to get through. And that is why I dislike the settlement. We've killed 79%, we're on times 6. Who is left? Because I don't mind fighting here. Who do we have? We're going to run
very
out.
much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
And we're going to kill the Mirkwood Hunters. There we are. Well done, men. It's not their fault that I dislike the map. It's just that this map, of all the ones, West and East Osgiliath have been kept from Third Age Total War because they are iconic. This has been kept from Third Age Total War because they couldn't be asked to change it. That's the blunt truth of the matter. There's one pointless rider here.
Good tidings. The enemy
There we
general lies
go.
dead.
Is that the end of the battle?
The
It
enemy army
is.
flees. Our foe is utterly.
I don't care. I would much rather that settlement be almost like an elven town, but corrupted and dark. I think it'd be much more thematic if it was good. I just don't think the battle map is of any use to anybody.
Our land will be safe once more.
Pooh. Well, we have bugger all units today, and we are. This whole episode is based on the fact that we are being attacked. This is literally the lull before we float the
tide of battle
impressive
seems to have turned
boat.
against us. We must act and
That
halt this turn of
is
events.
our own. Yes, ready.
Weapons ready, elves. Advance. This is the way. Elves, over here. This is the way. This is the way.
Elven warriors, I come on behalf of the elves of Lothlorien. We bring swords from Lorien. Be alert, sentry.
This is the way. Lothlorien. Advance.
That'll be fine.
Ready, elves. Elven warriors. Elven warriors.
Another siege is at hand. All the infantry can go and defend. And we are looking at killing the Mirkwood Horrocks, because my general is going to be left alone. Where are we at? We're at Acnodion. Eon. I don't know how to say it. It just Acnodion, I think, is as close as I can ever get. Now, the difference between Dol Guldur and this town is that I have towers that are doing something. Again, I would urge the developers, the modders of DAC, to have a look at Dol Guldur. It is better if it is a normal town.
At the walls.
Yes, they do.
Give them steel.
Oh, dearie me. Shite, they got Kamal's Shadow Guard.
This is the way. Be quick.
I come on behalf of the elves of Lothlorien.
The enemy siege tower has reached our walls. Curses! The enemy are
Fabulous
battering
fire
down our
arrow
gates.
shot there. And the general is going to prove his worth today.
Stand together! Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Here they come. Now that seems like a victory to them, so we need to move some soldiers across. Because they're going to do the cheap thing of just getting themselves on the wall to kill the general. The bastards! We need to get back to the Shadow Guard.
We must keep our orders safe.
They might take some losses, but I have full faith in this gentleman here, who I don't know the name of, in holding that particular wall. It's the Shadow Guard we need to focus on. Jesus, it's 17.
Elven warriors.
I come on behalf of the elves of Lothlorien.
Where is the general? Let's have a look. There he is.
Ready, elves.
Cast them back into the earth. Cast them back into the earth.
Only half the enemy force remains.
But you're not getting onto the walls to help us. How about that? No? Excellent, we're going to lose this settlement because of a pathfinding bug.
Weapons ready, elves. We meet them at last.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
There's There's 9 of them left. We need to get onto that wall. Oh, shite. It's not going well. Down to 8. We need people to break, and we need them to break fast. Get on that sodding wall.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour. From such
There's
tidings
only
does
6 of
victory
them.
emerge.
We're going to lose the general. There's no way of getting past it. Can you please get on the wall?
We've lost half of our men.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've accidentally won the battle of the wall. So where are we now fighting? There you go.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
We've
Without him,
just
the troops
got
will
away
lose their
with
will
it.
to fight. Behold how our cowardly foe ran. Our foe
Just.
is utterly vanquished.
More archers is what was needed for that one. And we've hit the 42-minute mark, so we're going to have to end the episode. We have not taken anything, we have just defended what we already have. It has not been the most enjoyable. But when you're building a palace, you got to put the foundations in.
These lands.
You're dead. The minute Empremi can get there, you are dead. And I don't mean that in a bizarre ha ha ha.
By the light of Elbereth.
I mean that you are genuinely
I'm
dead.
gonna stick you.
Engage! Elves, we must give up the road.
We're still going to lose money.
Scatter them.
Have a taste of my blade.
Come, my brothers. Engage!
Let's have a look at the elites. The super forces of Lothlorien, the gold and the silver. Let's have a look at them before we actually end the episode. We would appreciate some light. Nope.
Ready, elves.
So we're going to have a line of Galathrim guards. We're going to have 2 Berio-E in Goliath on the edges. This is the new setup of our new elite army. That's why I'm going through the changes. Empremi is going to stand with the Ents just behind. And we're going to have the swordsman as strike infantry. Marvellous. No, well, we're already fighting. We just do that, we do that. I'm expecting a disgusting amount of kills from this. We're not even joking. Half of the army are elite archers, and the same half of the army are elite melee as well. This is why you go as the elves, because it is disgraceful. Doesn't have a special effect. We need to have a think about those Shadow Guard. They're going to be a problem. Over here there's nothing interesting, so we should just kill everybody that we can think is a threat. Need to take out those headhunters because we don't like losing men. We've killed 50%. Half of their men. Our lines haven't even engaged yet. Shadow Guard have retreated because they just don't know. They don't know what to do with us. This was so impressive. All of these are Shadow Rangers, right? That's where the deaths are coming. Let's target them. And let's move out the foot. The foot infantry. And Premi's army is disgracefully overpowered.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Keep marching. Up we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy army, fleet. This is a clear
23 for 1,181. That is what happens when the cream of Lothlorien fights goblins. That is what is important. We have the army to really push our foot on top of their necks. They will not be able to stand now. And Premi has his force. We are not. We are not allowing them to have their reinforcements. And then it is more a question of, do we, I assume we're going to get more money from garrisoning that force. So anything that comes up from Dornorhack, which is the castle around this area, anything that comes up that way, we can now pick off with Empremi. Everything else. What do you need? You got 4.
By the light of Elbereth.
Hang on a minute. Oh no, the Ents joined that force. So what do you actually need? You're fine for the minute. You need
Sire.
2 units of swords.
Follow me. Yes, my lord.
And I have exactly that. Lovely.
Onward.
Up the forest road you go. So, that concludes. See, you took it again. That's just ridiculous.
Scatter them! Lay it to ruins! Keep them off balance!
We're going to destroy it again.
We shall hear you out, but do not expect
Not just yet.
Break away!
We're going to take Magdeburg again. We're going to give it back to the Anduin, their rightful owners. And then we're going to see if we can push on, hopefully to Leotholt. The idea is that Magdeburg will stay an Anduin province, and we can then go back to mopping up the remnants of the forest. But I'm fully aware, I've just had a look at the time, it's 51 minutes. So we need to sort the end of the episode out as quickly as possible. We lost 40 men.
Once more. Enter it.
Like the wind! Come, my brothers!
Over here, elves. Onward. Over here, elves.
Do you not want to ambush? Yes, you do.
Swiftly! This is the way!
My lord. 'Tis good to see you, my friend. How
You
can we...
need to garrison that city. We do not want it. I give it to you as
An honor
a
and a
gift.
pleasure. Farewell.
If you could take care of your own provinces properly, that would solve an awful lot of our problems.
Approaching quietly.
Follow me! Elven warriors!
My lord.
Elven warriors!
Reinforcements. Yes, my lord. Onward. Form up. Sire.
Orifin, now where do we want you to go? We do want that army taken care of. Also, oh, the capital is now Borouge.
Follow me!
That's useful.
Come, my brothers!
Onward. At ease. Engage.
We think we can hold with Enethawa and
Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow.
so, after all of that, we have taken no territories. We are a little bit more secure. We have our elites that have trained in Adrian. We have nothing in our capital. We have some coming in Linhier. We have retaken Mamath. Oh, it's not Magdeburg. Mathileberg. Mathileberg. We have some elites coming Ronnie Rill's way as well, and it is very much a case of pushing north at this point in time. We do not make any money, but that will
Elven warriors.
all be corrected once Leotholt, which we're going to give back to the Anduin in theory, Erin Tholin, Emanufern, and Thranduil's Halls itself. We are 3 territories away from where we want to be, which should allow us to make a ton of money.
Have a taste of my blade.
And if not, we're going to take Burrouge. We've just said in previous episodes how wealthy that one really is. So, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Oh, let's have a toggle for the war. Just whilst I'm here. Let's have a toggle for the war. The Mordor has... Ooh.
Tired of ordering your own forces.
Mordor is fighting Dorwinion for the wilderness of the Dagorlad, which will control the Morannon, the Black Gate. Apart from that, where else do we have? We have Minas Tirith is now owned by Mordor. Gondor has been pushed back. Where is their capital then? Large city, stronghold. Their capital is now Serelond. In the south, we have Dol Amroth that have pushed as far as Imlad Khanen, which is quite impressive, putting my own Dol Amroth campaign to shame. We have the Ardenium, who have an astonishing amount of stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stacks. And they are waiting to do whatever they think is right. Up in the northwest, the Ered Luin dwarves, the dwarves of the Blue Mountains, have conquered Mithlond, Forlond, Harlond. Ooh. That's a bit disconcerting. I would assume that that should be a dwarven town. Not only that, they have pushed as far as Garth Helagoth, and they have upgraded it. Thorin's Hall is still there. Oh no, it's not their capital. Their capital is now Perth and Lune. And Bree is up against it from the look of things. We have a rebuilt Fornost Erain and a rebuilt Anuminas, holding against the march of the Angmar forces. Although we do have a random elf general that has decided to go wandering over there. The elves now own up to and including Mount Graham, fair play to them, and Knockfaraclaw, Lord Elros.
Noble ally. I would
So,
fight for your people as if they
the
were my
Dunedain
own.
have failed, is the takeaway story. Hergeville the Aggressive, what a name. And who? High King
I am a warrior,
Eldarion.
not an emissary, my lord.
So Aragorn's dead. We have the dwarves that have burst out of the western side of Khazad-dûm, and they've gone all the way down to Dunlarak. Fair play to them. We have Rohan, who, the Gondor have taken Derwyth and Gimd. So it is just Isengard left for Rohan. Let's just have a look. Yes, it is. On the far eastern side, in the southeast, we have Khand. Nothing seems to have affected them. They're not any different. And the dwarves. The dwarves have gone east. So even though they've lost Nazanar, they hold Witherboard, but they do own all the way down to... Jesus, look at that, they're all faction members. Hang on a minute. That looks an awful lot like the dwarves are at war with Dorwinion. And they are. That's bizarre. Dorwinion owns all the way to Lest, up to Alanin. They don't own Rawberg, but they do own south as far as Varfest. So it's turned out to be quite a bizarre, in the east at least, it turns out to be quite a bizarre set of circumstances. Elgazar is dwarven, but Orubar is sieged by Dorwinian units. That makes no sense. They're supposed to be friends. Dale's done sod all, but Dale always does. They haven't even retaken Escaroth just yet. So that concludes the episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And we shall see you next time, and take care.